Warm greetings of the dear students, hoping all of you are safe at your house. Students, today from this video we are going to proceed our chapter number 12, working of state government. In my earlier videos I explained about the structure of the government, state government, and about MLAs, about the working of legislative assembly. As we know, we have three organs. One is legislature, other is executive and judiciary. The legislature, those are making laws for us. It means governor, ministers and council of ministers. And opposition members, those are asking questions on behalf of us from the ruling party ministers. So, now today we are going to start the next organ, and that is state executive. State executive. As it is clear with this given flow chart, we have two type of state executives. One are permanent executives, other is political executive. Political, is it clear with the name? Political, those are in the politics. They are ministers of the state, they are chief minister of the state and the governor, and they are temporary also. Why? Because they have to leave majority, they have to leave ruling place in the government after 5 elections come, and they another party or maybe the same party comes again, but they are for only 5 years. But on other side we have the permanent executive. Permanent means bureaucracy. What is bureaucracy? What is this? In simple word, higher level government officers, bureaucrats, those help ministers, governor, chief minister to run the state properly. As we know, after 5 years they will not come again on the same post, they will not make government, but state runs properly, smoothly without them also. Who handle them? Higher officers of the department of the state government, like secretaries, IS officers and other higher level bureaucrats, diplomats. Afedik, what is happening here? Robonam. See, again we have another conversation between our aliens, and he is saying Yogi Adityanath is being sworn in as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh by Governor Ram Nayak in Lucknow. When the swearing ceremony is going on in the state, it means when the ruling party come to join or to start their work, one ceremony or one you can say swan ceremony is going, and who take this? Who is the head there? Or governor, and they are giving the example of the Uttar Pradesh. Now you can see on the next page, the chief minister's job is of great responsibility, isn't it? Yes, the chief minister is responsible for all the work in all the departments, all the ministries, on behalf of council of ministers also, for the education minister, for the sanitary department, electricity department, for all who give the answerable, only chief minister. So this is going on, you see in the picture. Now composition role of the state executive. What is the role of executive? Executive, two type, permanent and political. Political will go from after 5 years with the new election, and permanent executive, those comes in the government jobs at higher level after passing the higher level exams also, and they will at least stay on their post up to the age of 60 years. It means they are permanent. Political executive, temporary. So the MLAs of the majority party choose their leader, who is then appointed as the chief minister by the governor of the state. So first the majority party, ruling party, choose their leader, and who is the leader here in Punjab? Captain Amrinder Singh. So governor appoint him leader of the ruling party as chief minister. The chief minister then select other ministry, and then what is the role of chief minister? He will choose their education minister, his electricity minister, sanitary minister, and food minister also, and give their portfolios, their departments, such as education, construction, transport, communication minister, health minister, sanitation minister. Each ministry, as we know, we have the education minister also of Punjab, and we have the education department also in Punjab. So who works, which department works under education minister? Education department. Health department works under health minister. So it means all the departments work under their ministers. The ministers are assisted by bureaucrats. Bureaucrats, higher level officer of each department, IS officer, to run the state properly, working of the state. The governor, who is the head of the state, looks into the overall administration of the state. So governor is the head of the state, looks all working, the ruling party is working properly or not, and what any problem if come, then they also have to, governor have to see and tell to the president. Next is the political executive, two type, chief minister and his council, his group of ministry, and governor. What is the role of chief minister and his council? The role of chief minister is similar to the role of prime minister. It means chief minister is head in the state and prime minister is head of the country, except that his or her jurisdiction is limited to his or state, but chief minister only works inside the state and prime minister works for the full country. She is the leader of the majority party in the state and elected members. So chief minister looks all the department of the states. Now see powers and functions. Chief minister is the most important official of the state government, supervises the entire work of his or her state. So it will responsible or see all the work, supervise all the work of the state. Who? Chief minister. She is the chairman of cabinet. Chairman of cabinet means head of the council of ministers. Summons, presides. Summons means to call anyone, or presides means to be in charge, to take the chair of meeting, any meeting or department also. He gives the ministry to different MLAs of his party. Each member of the council looks after his own department with the help of government officials called bureaucrats. Bureaucrat means government officers. The minister works with the help of bureaucrats. He or she assisted by a secretary, who is the bureaucratic head of each department. Each department, who is the head of each department? Secretaries of the education department, health department, they work under the minister of education department. She is the leader of Vidhan Sabha. Vidhan Sabha means legislative assembly, and spokesperson also of the government, who is chief minister, except during time of state emergency, when the governor can override the powers of chief minister. But when the emergency come in the state, so who take the powers? Chief ministers. Who take the powers? Governor. Chief minister occupies the most powerful position in the state. It means who has the most powerful position in the state? Chief minister. Now you see, again we have the aliens affidavit. Is this another swearing in ceremony? Pro bono. Yes, governor is being sworn in by the chief justice of his state. गवर्नर ने तो किसको सेरेमनी दिलवाई, अपॉइंट करा? चीफ मिनिस्टर. बट टू हु विल अपॉइंट द गवर्नर? Chief Justice of his state. So now see again one ceremony is here. Governor is in head of the state, ceremony head. His role equal to the President of India. President is equal to Governor of state. The Constitution provides for a Council of Ministers headed by Chief Minister to aid and advise Governor in the exercise of his or her function. It means Chief Minister and his council advise, suggest Governor also. And but in confidential manner, he or she will not able to give the suggestion to him. What are the eligibility of governor? Citizen of India, less than 35 years, must not hold any office of profit, means not on the government job, not a member legislature or union level. Governor should not be member of any legislature or parliament. If he is selected as governor, he should have to resign from his membership. Next are permanent executive, permanent higher level government officers, bureaucrats. When the bureaucrat come on the job, so they have to clear very high level exams like UPSC exam. Under that, IAS service exams also selection procedure going on, and it is very, very tough. When they clear that exam, they appoint as at higher level IAS DC of the city. You have already learned that each ministry is under minister and departments are there, and they have to follow properly. All the bureaucrats have to follow the minister of the ruling party, but bureaucrats work according to the party. It may be BJP, Congress, Aam Janata Party, any other party. They work according to ruling party, not for any special party. And their permanent executive's job is permanent. Why? Because they work on the same department for 30 or 40 years. Maybe their ranks will be changed. You can see downside flow chart is given. Different ranks are given: deputy director, directors, under secretaries, deputy secretaries, secretaries in charge of department, chief secretary. Like this, different ranks are given of same department. So we have the ranking system also in India, and this is bureaucracy. Now you come to the state judiciary. As we know, we have two types of courts in our country, and this is superior judiciary. It includes Supreme Court, High Court, and another court we have subordinate court. It means courts, those are at lower level, those come under the High Court. How do these of officials and the government maintain law and order in the state? Rogunam. Almost all states have a High Court headed by a Chief Justice. Each state has a High Court of its own with the Chief Justice. It means in each state we have High Court and Chief Justice also there. The Chief Justice is the head of the High Court of state, and this Chief Justice and other judges are appointed by President in consultation with the Chief Justice of India. It means appointed with the similar views of President and Chief Justice of India and the Governor of the state. So they choose the Chief Justice of states. It means Chief Justice of High Court of the states. Union territories, how many we have? 8. The union territories are areas that are usually small in size and population. They are smaller than state in size also and population also. And they are directly controlled by central government. It means they are controlled by the union government, and the administration is carried out by Chief Commissioner or the Lieutenant Governor. Here we are not having any Chief Minister. We are having Chief Commissioner or Lieutenant Governor. Who appointed them? President of India. But this you keep in mind, Union Territory may have a legislative assembly but not have council. Now you see, Lieutenant Governor is in charge of Union Territory. Union Territory का head कौन है? Lieutenant Governor and appointed by President. The rank of governor is given just to be 3 union territories, Delhi, Puducherry and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The lieutenant governor holds the same rank as governor of a state. We have 8 union territories. Head of 5 union territories is lieutenant governor. But in Delhi, Puducherry, Andaman and Nicobar, who is head? Governor of state. Delhi and Puducherry have a measure of self-government which with an elected legislature and cabinet. Delhi and Puducherry both have their legislature also, their cabinet also. That's why here who is head? Governor, not lieutenant governor. And other 4 territories have an appointed administrator. Who appointed? President, who is an Indian Administrative Service Officer. It means an IAS officer. And you know Delhi is also National Capital Territory of Delhi. So Afedik saying, now I know what are the different organs of state government, legislative, executive, judiciary also, and how they are working, how the laws are disputes in press, how discussions are going. Everything is now clear about the state government and why the conflicts are going between them, debate. Why they are asking the question, is it for the people of India, people of the state, because they are answerable to the people, they elected by their peoples of their city, so they have to keep balance also in the power in the all the 3 organs. What are? Legislative, executive and judiciary. And we have now practice zone number 3. These question, first you mention any 2 eligibility criteria of becoming governor. So you have to write any 2 out of 5 or 6. Then who is in charge of a union territory? You have to write answer. I already discussed just now. And union territory, any 3 out of 8 you can write. Show the ranking system through the flow chart. So you have to make the flow chart. You are the chief minister. What you will do for that? For your city, for your state, you have to write your views. Is our country bureaucracy? Yes or no? You have to give and give the proper answer also. If you not find, you will see from my notes. Thank you students. Have a great day.